You know that feeling when you're standing somewhere. A bus stop, a lift, an office kitchen,
Yes,
and someone is there, right next to you. And there's silence,
that's silence.
and you want to say something. Just something small, just something friendly.
But your brain says, what if it sounds weird? What if they don't want to talk? What if there's an awkward silence after?
And so you say nothing. You look at your phone.
Very important things happening on that phone.
Nothing is happening on that phone. And the moment passes.
And you think, why is this so hard? It's just small talk. It's just a few sentences.
And yet, for so many people, it feels like the hardest thing in the world.
Today, we fix that. Forever.
Hello, everyone. Welcome to Speak Unstoppable, the podcast where we help you speak English naturally and confidently through real, everyday conversations.
I'm John.
And I'm Maria. So happy you're here with us today.
This episode is for B1 to B2 learners, intermediate to upper intermediate level English.
How are you feeling today, John?
Honestly, I'm feeling chatty today. Ready to talk to everyone.
Perfect energy for today's topic. I'm feeling warm and social too.
Before we start, thank you. Really, thank you for choosing to learn English with us today.
You show up every week, and that means everything to us. Let's go. Okay. Let me ask you something. Have you ever been at a work event? Or a party? Or a networking event in English?
Yes. And honestly, those situations used to terrify me
Why?
because everyone is talking, laughing, connecting, and I'm standing there with my drink, looking busy, trying to seem like I'm enjoying myself.
The standing with a drink trick. Everyone knows that trick.
Everyone. And it works for about 3 minutes. And then someone looks at you. And you have to say something.
And your brain completely empties.
Completely. Like someone pressed delete on my entire vocabulary.
And this happens to so many English learners, not because their English is bad, but because small talk feels different from regular conversation.
It feels more exposed, more spontaneous, more in the moment.
Yes, and spontaneous means happening naturally, without planning, without preparation.
And most of us learned English from textbooks, from grammar exercises, from prepared dialogues.
Not from standing in an office kitchen trying to think of something to say about the weather.
Not from that. Never from that.
So today, we are going to teach you exactly that. Small talk. Real small talk. The kind English speakers use every single day.
The phrases, the topics, the energy, everything.
And by the end of this episode, you will never be scared of that silence again.
Maybe this is you. You understand English well, but small talk still feels like a wall.
Today, we take down that wall.
Okay, let's start from the beginning. What exactly is small talk?
Small talk is light, casual conversation about everyday topics. It's not deep. It's not serious. It's not about important things.
It's about the weather, the weekend, the traffic, how busy work has been.
Small topics. Easy topics. Topics that don't require much thought.
And it might seem unimportant, pointless even.
But here's the thing. Small talk is actually very important. Maybe the most important conversation skill you can have.
Why? If it's about nothing, why does it matter?
Because small talk is not really about the topic. It's about the connection.
Explain that.
When you talk to someone about the weather, you're not really interested in the weather. You're saying, I see you. I'm friendly. I'm approachable. I'm safe to talk to.
It's a signal, a social signal.
Yes, it says, I am a warm person. You can relax around me.
And in English-speaking cultures, this signal is expected, almost everywhere.
At work, in shops, with neighbors, with colleagues you pass in the hallway.
And if you don't give that signal, if you stay silent or seem cold,
People might think you're unfriendly, or arrogant, or difficult.
even if you're just nervous, or don't know what to say,
So small talk is not small at all. It's the foundation of every relationship.
every big conversation, every important connection starts with small talk.
The job opportunity, the friendship, the business relationship.
They all started with someone saying, long wait, isn't it? Or cold today, right?
One small sentence. That opens one big door.
Maybe you know this feeling too. You were in a situation. You wanted to connect. But the small talk felt impossible.
Today, it becomes possible.
Okay, let's get practical. What do English speakers actually talk about in small talk?
There are 5 topics that work almost everywhere, in almost any situation, with almost any person.
5 topics. Let's go through them.
Topic 1. The weather. I know. Everyone says English people talk about the weather too much.
It's true, though.
It's true. And there's a reason. The weather is something everyone experiences. It's neutral. It's safe. It never offends anyone.
And it's always different. So there's always something to say.
So you can say, lovely day today, isn't it? Or, can you believe this rain? It's been going all week.
Or my personal favorite, finally some sunshine. I thought winter would never end.
Very English, John.
Very English. Topic 2. The weekend. What are you doing this weekend? How was your weekend?
This topic is warm. It shows interest in the other person's life, without being too personal.
And almost everyone has something to say about the weekend, even if the answer is not much, just relaxing. How about you?
And that question, at the end, how about you? It's the secret weapon of small talk,
The secret weapon. Why?
because it passes the conversation back to them. You don't have to carry it alone.
You say something. You ask them. They talk. You listen. Then you respond. And it goes back and forth.
Like a tennis match, just with words instead of a ball.
Topic 3. The current situation you're both in. If you're both waiting somewhere, talk about the wait. If you're both at a work event, talk about the event.
This is called situational small talk. You use what's around you.
Situational means related to the specific situation you're in.
So, at a work conference, is this your first time at this event? Or have you heard the next speaker before?
At a cafe, the queue is so long today, isn't it? Or, I love this place. Do you come here often?
Simple, relevant, natural.
Topic 4. Food. Everyone eats. Everyone has opinions about food. It's universal.
Universal means true or relevant for everyone, everywhere.
So, have you tried anything good around here lately? Or, I can't decide what to order. What do you usually get?
And food conversations can go anywhere. To travel, to culture, to childhood memories, to favorite restaurants.
One food question, and you can talk for 20 minutes.
Topic 5. Shared experiences. Things you're both going through right now. A busy work period. A popular TV show. A local event.
So, have you been watching that show everyone's talking about? Or work has been so busy lately? Is it the same for your team?
You're creating common ground. Common ground means something you both share, something you both understand.
And common ground is where connection grows.
Maybe you know this feeling too. You were in a situation, and you couldn't think of a single thing to say.
Now you have 5 topics. 5 doors you can always open.
Okay, now let's talk about the actual words, the specific phrases.
Because knowing the topic is one thing. Having the exact words, that's what makes it easy.
Yes. So let's go through the most useful small talk phrases in English.
Category 1. Starting the conversation. These are your opening lines.
What a day, right? This works for any situation. Good day or bad day.
How's everything going? Warm. Simple. Invites any kind of response.
Have you been here before? Great for new places. Events. Restaurants.
I don't think we've met. I'm John. Direct. Confident. Friendly.
And my favorite, it's been a busy week, hasn't it? Almost always true. And always relatable.
Relatable means something that feels familiar, that others can connect with.
Category 2. Keeping the conversation going. These are your continuation phrases.
Oh, really? Tell me more about that. Shows genuine interest.
That's interesting. How long have you been doing that?
I know exactly what you mean. This creates instant connection.
Same here. I thought I was the only one. People love hearing they're not alone.
Yes, that phrase creates such warmth immediately.
How did that go? Simple follow-up question. Works for almost anything.
Category 3. Wrapping up the conversation. Ending it gracefully.
It was really nice chatting with you. Warm, clear, natural ending.
I should get back to it, but it was great talking.
I'm sure we'll bump into each other again. Friendly. Leaves a good feeling.
We should catch up properly sometime. If you want to continue the connection.
And the most important thing about ending small talk, always end warmly. Even if the conversation was short.
Because the last impression, it stays.
Last impression means how you leave someone feeling after the conversation ends.
And a warm ending, even a very short one, makes the person think positively of you.
Maybe you know this feeling too. A conversation ended strangely. Someone just walked away. And it felt a little cold.
Now you have the phrases to end every conversation well. Okay. Last part. And this one, I think this is the most important part.
What is it?
The energy. Because you can know all the phrases, all the topics. But if your energy is wrong,
The conversation still feels awkward.
yes. And what do I mean by energy?
Energy means how you come across. Your tone, your body language, your level of interest.
And good small talk energy has 3 qualities.
Tell us.
Quality 1, warmth. You sound friendly, not formal, not stiff. Warm.
Like you're talking to a human being, not presenting to a board of directors.
Yes, conversational. easy, relaxed.
And warmth comes through in small things, a small smile in your voice, a little up and down in your tone. Not monotone.
Monotone means speaking in one flat tone. No variation, no energy.
Monotone sounds bored. And bored energy kills small talk immediately.
Quality 2. Genuine interest. You actually listen to what they say. You respond to their words, not just waiting for your turn.
Because people feel very quickly, are you actually interested in me? Or are you just performing?
And performing, saying the right words but not really listening, it creates a strange feeling.
The other person can't explain it, but they sense this person isn't really here.
So actually listen. Actually be curious. What is this person's life like? What do they care about?
And when you're genuinely curious, the questions come naturally. The responses come naturally.
You don't have to think so hard. Because you're actually interested.
Quality 3. Lightness. Small talk should feel easy, fun even, not heavy, not serious.
And if you make a mistake, mispronounce something, forget a word, laugh about it. Move on.
I completely forgot the word. You know what I mean, though?
And people love that. Because it's human. And humans like humans.
Not perfect robots who speak textbook English.
Humans. With all the mistakes and warmth that comes with being human.
Maybe you know this feeling too. You were having a small talk conversation, and it felt stiff, uncomfortable, like a test.
That stiffness, it usually comes from trying too hard to be perfect.
Relax. Be warm. Be curious. Be light.
And watch how the conversation transforms.
Can I share something that took me a long time to understand?
Please.
I used to think, to be good at small talk, you need to be funny, clever, have interesting stories, be an extrovert.
And you're none of those things?
I am some of those things, but not all. And I realized the best small talkers I know, they're not always the funniest or the most interesting.
So what are they?
They're the most interested in other people.
Interested. Not interesting.
Yes, there's a huge difference. Interesting people talk about themselves. Interested people ask about others.
And people love being asked about. People love feeling like someone wants to know them.
So if you don't know what to say, stop thinking about yourself. Stop thinking about your English. And think, what do I want to know about this person?
And ask that. Simply. Directly.
And suddenly, you're not performing. You're connecting.
And connection. That's what small talk is really for.
Not to impress. Not to be clever. Just to connect. One human to another.
And you don't need perfect English for that. You need genuine interest. And a few simple phrases.
Both of which you now have.
Remember this sentence. The best small talkers are not the most interesting people. They are the most interested people.
Say it again.
The best small talkers are not the most interesting people. They are the most interested people.
Be interested. And everything else follows. Okay, everyone, let's slow down now. Word tour time.
Key words from today. Say them with us.
Word 1. Small talk. This means light, casual conversation about everyday topics, not serious or deep. Example 1. Small talk is a very important social skill in English-speaking cultures. Example 2. He was great at small talk. He could talk to anyone about anything comfortably.
Small talk is not small. It is the foundation of every relationship. Take it seriously.
Word 2. Spontaneous. This means happening naturally, without planning or preparation. Example 1. The best conversations are often spontaneous, they just happen. Example 2. She loved his spontaneous sense of humor. He always made her laugh unexpectedly.
Small talk is spontaneous. You can't fully prepare for it, but you can practice. And practice makes it feel natural.
Word 3. Situational. This means related to the specific situation you are in right now. Example 1. Situational small talk is the easiest. You just comment on what's around you. Example 2. He used a situational comment about the long queue, and it started a great conversation.
Look around you. Your situation always gives you something to talk about.
Word 4. Universal. This means relevant or true for everyone everywhere. Example 1. Food is a universal small talk topic. Everyone has opinions about it. Example 2. The desire for human connection is universal. It crosses every culture and language.
Use universal topics. They work with anyone, anywhere.
Word 5. Relatable. This means something that feels familiar, that others can connect with from their own experience. Example 1. It's been such a busy week. Always relatable. Example 2. The best small talk comments are relatable. They make the other person say yes, me too.
Relatable beats impressive every time in small talk. Say things people can connect with.
Word 6. Monotone. This means speaking in one flat tone with no variation. No energy. No emotion. Example 1. His monotone delivery made even interesting stories sound boring. Example 2. Avoid monotone in small talk. Vary your voice. Show energy. Show warmth.
Monotone kills conversation. Energy creates it. Choose energy.
Word 7. Lightness. This means a feeling of ease, fun, not heavy or serious. Example 1. Good small talk has a quality of lightness. It feels easy and enjoyable. Example 2. Bring lightness to difficult situations. It makes everyone around you more comfortable.
Lightness is a gift you give to others in conversation, and it costs nothing.
Word 8. Common ground. This means something you both share, something you both understand or have experienced. Example 1. Finding common ground immediately makes a conversation easier. Example 2. The quickest way to connect with someone is to find common ground fast.
Always look for common ground. It turns a stranger into someone familiar in minutes. Okay. One thing to practice this week. Just one.
This week, start one small talk conversation with a stranger. Just one.
One person. One small sentence. That's all.
Maybe at the coffee shop. Maybe waiting for a bus. Maybe in a lift.
And use one of these starter phrases.
What a day, right?
How's everything going?
Have you been here before?
Just one. To one person. This week.
And here is your sentence template for today. Practice this right now.
It's been such a busy week, hasn't it? How about you? Has yours been crazy too?
Say it now. Out loud.
It's been such a busy week, hasn't it? How about you? has yours been crazy too?
Again. Warm. Light. Natural.
It's been such a busy week, hasn't it? How about you? Has yours been crazy too?
That one sentence, it opens a conversation. It shows warmth. And it passes the conversation to them.
3 things. 1 sentence. Use it this week. Okay. Comment challenge time.
This week's question.
What is your biggest challenge with small talk in English? Is it starting, keeping it going, ending it, or the energy?
Write it in the comments. In English. Just one sentence.
Because when you name the challenge, you can start working on it.
We read every single comment. Everyone. And we always love hearing from you.
If this episode helped you, please give it a like. It really helps more people find us.
And subscribe to Speak Unstoppable if you haven't yet. New episodes every day, real conversations, real English, real life.
Thank you for being here today.
You showed up. You learned something today that will help you every single day.
In every office, every shop, every social situation.
Small talk is everywhere. And now, so are you.
Until next time, start the conversation.
Be the warm one in the room.
And remember, you don't need perfect English for connection.
You just need genuine interest. And a few simple phrases.
Bye, everyone.
Bye!